This is Audrey, but you might know her as Jesus. She's back from the dead and we're going to see if she can make a sourdough loaf. Let's do it in one video, shall we? First we put Audrey into a bowl with some room temperature water, stir them together and add strong white flour, strong wholemeal and dark rye. Use a dough scraper to bring everything together to form a shaggy, rough looking dough like this. Doesn't need to be smooth, this is our ortolise, it'll smooth out later. Cover it and leave it to do its thing for about 30 minutes. After half an hour, check the dough. This condensation shows that Audrey's breathing away. Add the salt, then arm yourself with a spray bottle of water, wet the work surface and turn the dough out. We're going to stretch and fold this dough several times to start creating some structure. So grab the edge of the dough and stretch it out and fold it into the middle. Repeat this on all sides of the dough, turning it as you go. It's probably about 12 times in total. Then use the dough scraper to form a tight ball, back into the bowl, cover and rest for 2 hours. After 2 hours, wet the ball again, turn out the dough and repeat the stretching and folding we did previously, being careful not to knock out any air bubbles that may have developed. Dough scraper to shape it back into a nice tight ball, back into the bowl, cover and leave for another 2 hours. Once those 2 hours are passed, it's time for the pre-shape. No water this time, rye flour instead. Turn the dough out and repeat the stretch and fold technique we did before, but with flour this time. We're creating tension here, which results in this awesome spring in our bread. Shape to a tight ball again, cover and leave on the work surface for an hour to rest. Now it's time for the final shape, so generously dust a proving basket with some rye flour, flip the dough smooth side down and repeat the stretching and folding of the dough edges. Finishing the final shape by rolling up the dough and pushing to create extra tension, giving it a final tighten with the dough scraper. Place smooth side down in a proving basket and leave in a cool place for 8 to 12 hours to prove slowly. Once proof, preheat a large cast iron pan like this one in the oven at 220 degrees. Turn the sourdough out on a makeshift peel and use a sharp knife or razor blade to score the loaf right down the middle. Slide the dough directly into the hot pan, cover with a matching lid like a boss and then stick it in the oven. Like and follow for part 2. I'm kidding. Bake for 30 minutes covered and 20 minutes uncovered until your bread looks like this. You can cook it less if you prefer, but I like deep flavors and crunch. This bread is incredible, beautiful open crumb, and it smells insane. This is Audrey's debut after a long hiatus. I can't wait to see what else she has in store. Smear it with butter, enjoy every mouthful, and don't forget to like and follow.